Did you know that there's a universal mounting option for all Ape Labs lights? It's called the Unistand, and we're gonna dive into it deep and talk about it and also show you how you can use the Unistand to completely change up the way you're using your Ape Labs lighting. You ready to do it? Let's go. How you doing, everybody? My name is Justin Schwarz. I'm here today on behalf of Ape Labs USA, and today we're going to be talking about the Ape Labs Unistand, also known as the Universal Stand. The Ape Labs Stand designed to work with every single one of the Ape Labs lights. Before we do that, though, make sure you're checking out Ape Labs at apelabsusa.com. You can also leave any questions or comments by dropping them down below, and also consider subscribing. We'd love to see you back here again. Now, we're going to start off by actually just showcasing you the actual Unistand here. So I have this here in cream. This is the cream Unistand. It's also available in gray. And it really comes with essentially two components. Three if you count the hardware. You've got a bottom base here. You've got a metal rod that is telescoping. It goes from 3.5 feet at its lowest point to 6.5 at its tallest point. And then you have a 3/8 bolt at the top here, threaded bolt, so that way you can screw things on. And that's pretty much it as far as what it is and what's involved with it. The great thing about the Universal Stand here is that you can now mount any of your Ape Labs lights on there, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that now. Okay, so let's first talk about the Maxi or the Mini freestanding on a Unistand. Now, most people are going to use Maxis or Minis as uplights around the room, dropped on the floor, but having these hanging brackets here really give you some versatility, and you may not realize it, but you can actually mount the Maxi on the Unistand like this. You use the hanging brackets in the hole in the center, and you mount it on there like so, and now you're going to have the ability to freestand the Maxi or the Mini and use it as a wash light. You may not realize, but you can actually change the optics inside both of those lights. So they come with a 15-degree beam angle, but you can actually purchase up to 45-degree optic kits for these lights, which would make your wash a lot wider. So instead of maybe using some sort of other light outside of the Ape Labs ecosystem, you could bring, let's say, two Maxis in on Unistands with 45-degree optics, and it would allow these lights to become ceiling washes and put wash and color in parts of a room where you might not have been able to before, because of the logistical drawbacks of other lights and wires and cables and all that kind of stuff. So Ape Labs Maxi or Mini as is or with optics kits on the Unistand, dynamite. Great way to enhance your Ape Labs experience and to design the rooms and give you more things that you can do inside of them. All right, the next two lights are the vertical LED tubes, the stick and the Ape Labs Neon. Both of these are designed to really just sit on this freestanding. It's going to give you the ability to not use the magnets, to put them in places that you want to have, and to give a really, really nice look and to give some really great presence as well when you're talking about designing these around your DJ setup or your band setup or whatever it is around the room that you might want to bring them into. So this vertical pole style here is very, very popular, and this is really the first light that was very popular to be used with the Unistands. So wanted to showcase these to you so you could see them. They fit on there very easily. The stick requires the stick adapter. The Ape Labs Neon requires a 3/8 to M6 thread reducer on the Unistand, and then it screws right on. But they both look fantastic like this, and another way to use the Universal Stand from Ape Labs. Last but not least, we're going to talk about the Ape Labs Can and the Ape Labs Coin on a Unistand. Now, these are two lights that you may not ever think of putting on a Unistand, but because of the Fresnel lens that comes included and their different textured effect style look, it looks really great as a standalone effect light, and you actually need to hack an Ape Labs accessory to make it work. So what you do is you take the swivel ball adapter, you remove the magnet, you use the 3/8 to M6 reducer on the Unistand, and then you can screw the swivel ball adapter onto the stand. And then, of course, the swivel ball adapter attaches to the can, which is now going to give you a freestanding light option that you can now point and shoot in any direction and use it as an effect light, use it as a wash light if you want to put one of the optics kits in there. but it's going to give you an inexpensive battery-powered freestanding option to put light in any part of a room that you desire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is the Ape Labs Universal Stand. We showed you the stand. We showed you how you can mount all the different lights from the Ape Labs suite of products onto the stand, and really gives you a whole new world of possibilities that you can use your Ape Labs lighting for when you're not necessarily just thinking about dropping them on the floor or just using the magnets that might be attached like a stick. Having this standalone option that you can now mount it on top of and place in anywhere in the room is really going to open things up for you. It's going to, I hope, inspire you to use Ape Labs lighting in a lot of different ways throughout your events. If you have any questions, please make sure you drop them down below. Also, consider subscribing. We'd love to see you back here again. As I always like to say, we hope you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed making it, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, everyone? Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.